Hey guys, welcome. Bro, I swear to you, I hate doing that. Hey guys, that's so stiff and shit. Anyways, today I just wanted to do a quick video while I eat Chipotle. I just kind of got a plain bowl, if I'm being honest. I got some black beans, brown rice, and chicken. Oh, and cheese. And then I get guacamole on the side with some chips. And there's a Starbucks right next to it. So I got a strawberry refresher. So good. Oh. My plant is dying. Fuck. It got it gets stuck in my braces. Oh shit, I think I got stuck in the wire. Oh no. Oh no. I've been having braces for 3 years. Yeah. And it's because I probably would have gotten them off already. I just wasn't consistent with my dentist visits. And when I moved to Austin, I kind of just stopped going for a couple months and it was not good. So anyways, I've finally been very consistent with it. And I finally asked my dentist, how much longer do you think I have to wait, for them to get removed? He was like, maybe just a couple more months. And I was like, yes, finally. I really hope so, because I'm tired. I get confused as a freaking 19-year-old because of them. I mean, my height doesn't help, but I mean, I think people, who cares? Why am I caring? Who cares? Lately, I've been wanting a cat, and so I went to the animal shelter to see if I really want a cat, because I like the idea of having a cat. I used to have a cat. His name was Bucky. I had him for 7 years, but I was very young. I mean, I was still in high school, middle school, high school, and then I haven't had a cat in 7 years now, actually. It's been 7 years since my cat died, and I was just now that I have my own place, maybe I can, now that I'm more mature, now that I have my own place, now maybe I can actually have a cat. And I'll be a better owner. So I've been thinking, let me go to the animal shelter and let me feel it out, and then see if it's just not an impulsive decision. And let me actually go see the cats, see if I can actually see myself being a responsible pet owner and taking care of this cat. And so when I was there, all the cats were so cute. They were all just adorable. One of them hissed at me, so I was like, I don't know about that one. But they were all adorable. Some of them were kittens, some of them were grown, some of them were sort of semi-grown, I guess. But I looked at all of them, and there was one, I don't remember their names, but there was one cat that was gray and this color, this tortilla color, and it had half face. This was gray, and then it had this tortilla color, yellowish color. I don't know, but it was so pretty. But it looked so sad. It didn't I was in the glass, I was just putting my hand over the glass like this, and it was just not doing anything. And I get it, because they're trapped in there. They see hundreds of people every day, so they probably don't care to react, but yeah, so I'm kind of that one's really cute. And I love cats that are kind of different. I like a cat that's weird, I guess. So I was like, that cat is cute, I would take that cat. And then it didn't have a name yet. I don't think so. It had just a number, and then it I think it was maybe a year old or something like that. And then I was like walking and it's alongside in the very freaking corner, like bottom corner. Like I would have missed it if I, if I hadn't like actually like care to look at every freaking cat, I would have missed this cat. And he was a black and white cat, and he was 7 years old, 7-year-old cat. And he was in the corner, like just no, like I could have completely overlooked him, but I just happened to see him. And I feel like that's sad. Like, how is he gonna get adopted? Especially like it's harder for cats to get adopted already if they're old, like older, like a year older cat. Like there's harder for them to get adopted than a kitten. And so like for them to just shove it in the corner where no one can see it, it's kind of messed up. And then I was reading the description, I forgot his name, but he was so affectionate. Like as soon as I like got closer to him, like he was so happy to see me. I feel like he probably hadn't seen like an actual human being in a long time. And then I like put my hand over like his little cage thing, and he's like, like kind of rubbing his like trying to rub his like face on my hand, and it was just like so cute. And I read the description. Yeah, it was so sad. Like, oh man, like he was like fuck, okay. It said that he was adopted from that same shelter when he was a kitten, and after 7 years, their owners just dropped him off at that same shelter. After 7 years of having this kitten, adopting this kitten from the same place, and then having him for 7 years, to just dump him back after he's an adult to the same place is just fucked up. How can you do that? How do you have the heart to do that? To just drop off that cat after having him for so long. And I don't get it. Like, why didn't you try to like see if maybe a family member can take care of it, or just try to find it a good home? Like, at least that's the least that cat deserved, instead of you just throwing him at a shelter where it's gonna like no one really wants a cat that old. Like, what the fuck? I hate people. Well, anyways, it's between those two cats. That's all I'm saying. It's between the cat that's like half gray, half this color, and the 7-year-old cat. So that's just the thing. Like, I just went to go check it out and see if I actually want a cat, and it just wasn't like a spontaneous idea, you know what I mean? Like I just want to make sure that I'm actually going to take care of this cat and be responsible for it, So this is why I was like, let me go take a look at it, get a feel for it, and see if I'm actually cut out to take care of it. So I'm gonna give it maybe like a week or two, and if I still like want a cat, like if it's still something that I'm like, yes, this is what I'm gonna do, then I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna go back. Whoever is still there, like if it's a 7-year-old cat, then I'll take him. Or if it's the half-faced cat, then I'll take him. If they're both there, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just probably gonna adopt both of them. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that they're both gonna be there, because I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that they do get adopted, but at the same time, if I still want a cat in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be really bummed if they're not there. I don't know, like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like, that's what I believe in. So I don't talk about my cat Bucky very often, but I'll show you a picture. Hold on. This is Bucky. He was a little kitten here. Well, he was maybe like 4 months. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember when I was taking this photo shoot of him, I was like, it's gonna look so cool if I put my Converse next to him, and it's gonna look so cool. I had him when I was 12. Yeah. I first got him when I was 12. And he died when I was like 19, I think. I don't know, cats always followed me ever since I was a little girl, so. Like, I realized that everywhere I lived, like, I moved around a lot when I was a little girl. Like, same city, but we would move a lot. Like, from my mom to my dad to the vet. Like, that's trauma for another day. But what I'm saying is I moved a lot, and every apartment or house I went to, there was always like a cat that just came out of nowhere, and I befriended the cat. Like, I wasn't allowed to keep him inside, obviously, but every time I'd go outside, like, the cat would be there. One of them was a gray cat that I had when I was like 13, 14 maybe, and I had Bucky at this time, but Bucky was already inside. But there was a cat that I had, and he was outside, and his name was Bubbles, and I named him Bubbles. He was gray, and he was just the most loving cat ever. One time he started like bringing me like dead animals. Like one time he brought me a dead rat, and he placed it in the front door, in the back door, and my mom like saw it, and she like freaked out. And then I was like, interesting, like that's weird, like. And then he brought me a dead bird, and then a dead squirrel, I think. So it was just like, and then I read like later, like years later, I read more into cats, and I found out that cats do that when they love you, and they want to feed you, because cats think that you're basically their child, like you're a baby and you can't take care of yourself. Like cats see you like that, and it's so crazy to me. So I'm just like, oh, that's so cute. And then I also had Patches, which was another cat at the same apartments that started just showing up in my backyard, and started feeding it, started like coming, and that's when, and Patches was pregnant with Bucky, and that's how I got Bucky. And he had, Bucky had other siblings, but my neighbor from the same apartment complex, she gave them to a farmer, I think. So I think that's what she told me, to be honest with you. I was too young to like fully know if that was true, but she told me like, yeah, like my boyfriend's dad or friend has a farm, and like we gave the other kittens to him, including Patches. I don't know if that's true, but I hope it's true, and I hope that they're still living, and I hope that they're still very happy in that farm. I don't know, maybe she was lying to me and she just gave them to a shelter. So on this episode, we're talking about cats. You know, cats are very spiritual animals. That's what they say. That's why they sleep so much, is because they're visiting the spiritual realm. And I believe that. I believe that. Okay. All right, this video is gonna get too long if I don't shut it off right now. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned and hearing me rant about cats. It's so windy outside, you hear that? It's been windy for a while. Anyways, love you. Bye. My love. Okay, bye guys.